Welcome to Travel Tracker Routing. Today I'm going to show you how to create and use a bus region. Now, bus regions are going to be useful for routing students within a specific area, or when you're developing routes, only having the system look at that specific area when routing students. So to start off with, I'm going to filter on just riders at Blue Moon Elementary, just so we have a smaller set of students to look at. And as we look at these, we can kind of see that they're divided into two groups, an east group and a west group. So I'm actually going to create two regions, one for the east side and one for the west side. And this means that when we generate routes, the system is going to look at the east side for one set and the west side for the other set. So I'll show you how to do that later, but first let's draw this region. Now that I'm filtered on these students and can see them pretty clearly, I'm going to go to Filters, Bus Regions, and I'm going to define these bus regions. I'm going to click on this plus sign and name my new region. So I'm going to name this one Blue Moon East. Now we're going to click on this button that has two polygons and we're going to draw a polygon on this map. So let's say probably right about here. So one click to create the endpoints for the line, and then when you're ready to close the polygon, you just double click. And so I've got a new region right there. I'm going to save this, and now I'm going to create another one. We're going to call this one Blue Moon West, and I'm going to follow that same step. I'm going to click the two polygons so that I can draw my polygon, and I'm going to draw it around these students. So I'm going to save that. Now there is a great thing that you can do here because this is on the Filters tab. You can actually filter based off of regions on the Students tab. So if I do Blue Moon East, there we go. And then if I do Blue Moon West, I'll just see those students. So now let's create a route using these regions. So I'm going to go to the Routes tab, and I am going to build a route on bus 1. And when you go to build a route, you can see this bus region. This is going to tell the system what region to look at. You don't have to choose this, but if you do, when you create this route, it's only going to look at students that are in that area. So let's go ahead and create this. So now I'm going to go ahead and add a trip. And so this trip name, we'll call this Blue Moon East AM. And we're just going to make this for Blue Moon Elementary School. And we'll go ahead and create that. Now, when I go in to add students, I'm going to get this magic wand option down here. And this is going to completely generate the route for me based off of the information that is in that Blue Moon East region. You can see there that it's actually already showing. All right, and so the system has thought through the best route. We're going to go ahead and save this. And if you notice, all of the students that were in that section are the only ones that were routed. So let's go ahead and do one for Blue Moon West. So vehicle, we're going to choose bus 2 for this one, and so we're going to choose Blue Moon West just so I can show you that again. So we're going to follow the same steps. We're going to create a trip. And then we're going to select just Blue Moon Elementary School, and then we're going to create. And now again, we're going to ask the system to build a route based off of that information, only looking at the students that are inside this bus region that we told the system to look at. And so it's going to think through that, and once again, you can see that it's showing just students within that Blue Moon West bus region. And again, this will take it just a minute because it's looking at all these stops and generating a optimal route based off of the information that we gave it. All right, and there we go. So we just created 2 routes using bus regions. The system automatically created those with that magic wand feature. So this is a really great way to build your routes if your buses are broken up by region. This is an easy way to tell the system to look at specific regions when routing your students.